I don't know how much, of the spectrum there is of our emotions that God placed in our fellow creatures and the animals that are under us. I'm not saying fellow creatures. We're not animals. We're made in the image of God. Anyway, but one of the emotions we know that all animals, for the most part, possess is fear. Fear of death, fear of hunger. It makes them do what they need to do to stay alive as long as they can stay alive and reproduce. If an animal doesn't have fear, they're dead. They're food. If they see a big, if there's a wildebeest or whatever and they don't have any fear, they are going to be a very easy meal for a lion, because a lion can walk right up to them, grab a hold of their neck and rip it off, and they're not going to do a lot to stop them because they don't have fear. So fear, as a natural thing, makes perfect sense. And our development as a species and the thousands of years that we have been on the planet and all the dangers that accompanied the fall, those of us who have survived, those of us whose parents got old enough to reproduce and create us, had some measure of natural fear that kept them safe, that made them not eat things that were going to kill them, to not be around dangerous situations for the most part, so that they could stay alive. However, part of our gift that we receive in our rebirth is, there's things that my father can't protect me from. My earthly father, if there was some kind of horrible destruction or war or famine, or God forbid, we're down to just, 5 loaves and 2 fish. My earthly father can't turn that into more food, but my heavenly father can. If we're in a huge storm, my earthly father cannot stop the wind and the waves and the storms, but my heavenly father can.